Look at the pretty fairy book I was given. Isn't it lovely? Don't turn red on me. Go on, go back to your natural colour. It's a pretty fairy book I was given. It's full of lovely fairy poems. That's a pretty boy fairy by the looks. What a pity I can't see what I'm filming. There's a little yellow fairy. Isn't she pretty? So many fairies. I'm always away with the fairies. What other fairies are in there? That's another little fairy. I used to get called a fairy by some people. Don't go red. That's it. Return to your pristine virgin white. There you are. That's a lovely little fairy. What other fairies have we got here? That's a cute little one with butterfly wings. What sort of fairy are you? A dandelion fairy or something? I don't think there's enough light in here. Aren't you a beautiful fairy? You're gorgeous. A dandelion fairy by the looks. Oh, there's a colt's foot fairy. There's a little colt's foot fairy. There's lots of fairies in this book. It's full of fairy poems too. Don't go red. Still, it's a sort of psychedelic experience, isn't it? Some people used to see, in Britain, some people used to see fairies after they'd eaten too much ergot in their rye. They did. The wee folk. There's a pretty lady smock fairy. Lady smock. Nice Shakespearean herb. Isn't she pretty? What's this one? The primrose fairy. Come on, do your stuff. Look at that. A dress made out of petals. A dress made out of petals. Anyway, it doesn't matter if the screen blurs. It makes the fairy experience more, well, ethereal and evanescent. This is a daffodil fairy in a daffodil tunic. That's interesting because a daffodil is a tunicated bulb. Fairies. Away with the fairies. Look at that one. It's the windflower fairy. So it's some type of anemone fairy. There you go. Aren't they lovely? Fly away, fairy. Aren't you lovely? There's so many, I can't show them all though, can I? That's a dead nettle fairy. That looks like a boy. I'm partial to male fairies. I'm partial to, I see, I've got to hold it at an angle. That's a dead nettle fairy. I suppose we should use some fairy side effects. See you then. Let's look out the window. A fairy's view out the window. I've got to turn this thing off.